Brown, and this discussion is for my Applied Influence class taught by Caitlin Browning. And today I have here is Chris Brown, who's going to be our timekeeper. Erica Brown, she's going to be my co-facilitator. And then Susan O'Neill, she's going to be our note taker for today. And today I wanted to talk about how we could strengthen our workplace bonds at work and away from work. And for further context, we work at a church where we clean together, and there are other individuals who clean, and there are those who pay us, and then those who help with supplies and also help with meetings. So yeah, just wanted to ask if there were any questions, issues, anything y'all wanted to say. Okay. So I'm open to ideas about how I can improve our bonds, so anybody like to start? Erica, do you have any ideas?
We could possibly have times where we get together. I don't know, do you have any suggestions for that?
Yeah, I've seen in several instances that they're like, I'm not sure exactly what to call it, but like they go on kind of adventures and team building exercises, but we don't have to even do something, that extreme. Like we can just look up exercises on the internet and then go and out to eat or something like that.
Yeah, we could go out to eat, go to different restaurants.
Yeah, I think there's several common things we like, so I think that wouldn't be as much of a problem. But yeah, anybody have any comments on this?
That's a good idea.
Do you have an activity? Do you have an activity you'd like to do?
No, I just like to come to work and go home.
Understandable. Yeah.
I think you mentioned bowling before.
We could go bowling as a team.
Yeah, I mean, we could even make it competitive if you wanted to, or just for fun, I think.
We could also do baking cook-offs.
I'll leave that to y'all.
Yeah. I think this could be sometimes a tense subject, but I'm glad this is starting off well. But expanding upon past events as well, I think maybe we could have at work talks about how we can better improve our relationships with each other, and maybe bring in speakers.
That would be a good idea too.
Yeah, or watch videos that have good speakers about these subjects. But what do y'all think?
I like that idea.
I think discussions on how to make the job easier and tools that can be purchased to make it go faster would be a good topic.
Yeah, I think bringing in like more of the workplace thing is good as well. I think maybe I've been more focusing on the just like beyond work aspect, but I'm glad y'all mentioned that. You want to talk more about that?
What kind of aspect?
Just like I was focusing more on like the out of work aspect at first, which my apologies, but
No, I think we've talked about organization and communication before, but I think the out of work things are good to have to make our relationships have better communication.
I think if it's just at work, sometimes you don't have the trust or memories, or like good times you maybe would have outside of it, but I think also respecting people's boundaries is also good.
As a team, our team could help some of the other teams clean on their months when needed. I know sometimes people are in the hospital or get sick and need help.
Yeah, that's something I wasn't even thinking about, somebody mentioned it.
The other thing that we could do to build on our teamwork is to, maybe have like a food drive or have, a time where we get together and we go visit, maybe people that are just shut in at the church that can't get out, as a group. I think that it could serve more than one purpose.
I think charitable efforts are always good to get people to rally behind that.
Or we could have a potluck at one another's houses.
And we'll just make sure to be COVID safe as well. Just wanted to let the camera know we are being COVID safe right now. But yeah, what else do I think? Good.
Sounds like a good plan.
Or is there any, like communication avenues do you think that could help strengthen our bonds, like maybe certain apps? Because I know in the past I've used apps to connect to co-employees that I had, such as like GroupMe. Do you think that could help?
Yeah,
That would help the morale,
yeah, definitely.
I think.
Absolutely.
Being able to have, those good work and non-work conversations are good to, boost like friendships, other things.
Yes, definitely.
And also, when someone does a good job, being told that they have done a good job, or going above and beyond as a team, finding something that's not on the list and doing it to make things special,
That's true.
builds bonds.
You think we could have a reward system maybe? Or something like that?
Yeah, that sounds like it could boost morale a little bit.
Yeah, I've been a part of other discussions, and there have been several good ideas, they donate in your name, or winning a certain amount of money, or winning tickets to sports games or concerts or other events.
Go to events together, yeah. Like a sounds game or something.
Yeah, and there could also be one that's just, for the person who wins family, they could win that as well. But yeah, I think also have group activities so there's no, jealousy among others.
One time at one of my previous jobs, we went and rode in a open air hearse around Nashville, and that was a lot of fun. And we went to the haunted areas, like one of the colleges has a haunted hall that we went to, and then we went to a graveyard, and just being silly and
I think we should skip the hearse.
skip the hearse.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of fun, kind of standing up with your head outside of the hearse.
Yeah, especially if Halloween coming up, I think it would be fun.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. I know a lot of people go and do those lock in the room things, those escape games.
I think it would be good, and just also keep in mind a good cause.
That might cause a little stress. I don't know. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna check on the camera.
I still think it would be a great idea, but I think there's negatives to everything, so I don't know if I'm too worried about it.
Yeah, probably fine.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah. Where are we at time?
5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, I think we could go ahead and maybe start building our plan, a good structure. Where do you see the most needed and best improvements that could happen within the next 3 to 6 months regarding our workplace bonds and the relationships that come with that? I think we could go ahead and start building our plan. For the next 3 to 6 months, where do you think we could improve? Just based on the ideas we've already said, where do you think would be the best implementation?
I think we all put in some suggestions, like hers was team league bowling, mine was open air, hers.
I think everybody's suggestions should be taken into consideration though.
Yes,
Obviously.
definitely.
To make it fair for everybody,
Yeah,
make sure their input has been heard and not being shut down.
because we all have different interests.
Right, exactly.
I might like to run hers and I might not.
I would think most everybody doesn't, but we like that.
Yeah.
But some people like bowling and some people might not, but we can all be open-minded and learn to do different things, and we might find something we absolutely love to do in that process. But yeah, what he's saying is definitely, but we all make our suggestions, we all have an open mind about it, and then maybe we put them all in a bowl and we draw, and one time a month we go and do an activity, or we go to a restaurant, or we try a new experience. That might be a good way to start the plan.
Yeah, because if you include everybody and keep their ideas in mind, and you don't lose one or two people because you're being so narrow-minded about the actual goal of being together when you're actually really not including this group that's already given you input about what they want to do. So you have to keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, I know when we went to the open air hers at my former job, there was one girl that really didn't want to go do it, and she ended up just sitting out that one. But I felt like they could have done a better job of picking something that maybe everybody.
I mean, the majority of the people, it's fine if the majority of the people want to go. I would just say try to keep everybody's input in mind. That would be the best way to go about it.
Definitely.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I think it's good to compromise where people aren't uncomfortable, and I think making it optional and not shaming someone who doesn't want to do it is also good.
That's the way they handled it, yep.
Yeah, I think it's good that y'all said, including everybody's ideas, but also making sure we're aware of what they're comfortable with and what they're feeling safe with is also good.
Like one time they went to an actual haunted house where they spent the night, and only 2 of them ended up going.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a little out there, but I'll let
Where
you
were
get
they?
back on topic.
we're within 2 minutes here, so.
Oh, yeah, we have a minute and a half left.
Another thing we need to go ahead and do is get a communication out there to the other teams that our team is willing to help when needed.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And I think I think we've actually done a pretty good job of it in the past, but with the concerns that there are at work right now, I think that'd be great. Yeah. Any other ideas for this plan?
No.
No.
Are there any closing remarks that anybody has?
Now you have about a minute left.
Well, I just want to say I'm very thankful and I'm very glad to be able to talk about workplace bonds, because I know they can be difficult, especially with previous jobs I've had, but I think we're on the right track now. Good. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video.